Good morning. It is day 3 and it's 2:15 in the morning. I'm sure I look lovely, but we are heading today for the border of Liberia and Sierra Leone. We got about 25 miles ahead of us. It's currently raining. It's on and off, whether it comes down really hard or it's kind of just sprinkling. My feet are also wrapped very tight in some kind of bandage because I have huge blisters that I don't know if it's gonna work, but yeah, I have a feeling my feet are going to pop throughout the day with another 25 miles, but either way, we're gonna try our best. Everyone behind me is getting things packed up. We're about to leave here in probably the next 10 or 15 minutes. Get on the road and I will check back in. But to start day 3, it's wet, it's dark, our feet are full of blisters, but our spirits are high. Well, we are on the road. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
You good?
Team is feeling good. We're doing our best, making our way.
It's okay, I'll go slow.
Me and Matthew are limping, but we are making our way. It is raining, can't really see anything, but it's 2:30 in the morning here near the border of Liberia. Matthew, what do you think?
I don't know if I'm partly delirious or if it's just my coping mechanism, but I just can't stop laughing right now. Oh yeah, like you said, it's like 2:30, so we got, what, 5 hours of sleep? Woke up to the rain, because we didn't put the rain tarp on, because it hasn't rained at night yet. And yeah, we're both limping. I think we can do it, but if we go slow, then we make it there a little longer, but it's okay, it doesn't matter.
Gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
Check back in later. Good morning. It's beautiful behind me. So far this morning, we are about 12 miles in. My feet are unbelievably painful. The first like 8 to 10 miles, I feel like I was kind of in and out of consciousness even. I was very tired and just trying to keep one foot in front of the other. Now that we're past the 10-mile mark, feels like I'm walking on my bones. My feet underneath feel like I'm walking on hot coals, so that's not good. But the town we are looking for is only about 6 miles away, and then past that, I believe we only have another 5, 6, or 7 to the border town. So we might just keep pushing all the way, get it done this morning. I'm with my good friend Mark. Mark, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling good, despite I'm feeling pains on my back and my wrist bone, but we got to push and see what we can do.
Wonderful. We're gonna keep on pushing. Sun's coming up. It's a beautiful morning. Lots of pain, but again, this is only temporary. We do this for the purpose of the walk, to put ourselves through extreme positions of discomfort, because we know what comes out on the other side is a lot of growth and a lot of learning and understanding of ourselves and the environment around us. So we're going to continue pushing on. The goal here today, get across the border into Sierra Leone, which at this point I think we're looking pretty good, but we just got to keep on pushing.
Seems like us three have a little more energy than Dusty Bum.
We found Mr. Sweetman.
I tell you.
How are we feeling?
That was a story.
Okay. Whoa. All right, let's hear the story.
Okay, I already told them, but I guess I'll tell your camera. So we were walking together. I feel like I was limping for a long time.
Yes.
We were pretty far back. Okay. There was one point the bus was stopped, and I said maybe we should get on, because we're super far back. I know we are. And then we kind of came around a corner, and you saw some of these orange shirts, and you were like, no, we can go. And I was like, you're right, they're right there. I thought we were way farther away. So anyways, fast forward a little bit, maybe 20 minutes later. I'm really struggling. I'm really limping. And then the bus stopped. We ended up getting on for a second because I wanted to stretch, move some things around in my bag, and we were gonna just catch up to the middle group because Dustyn's been way ahead. And we caught up with them, they all got on. Then we all wanted to kind of, not nap necessarily, but a lot of the boys were resting on the side of the road. And Hindalo was kind of in the middle. So what I remember, I came up, well, after we were stretching, got out of the bus, came up, there's a car coming, and I was like, this is dangerous. Woke up Hindalo. I don't even know what time that is. So we got off the road and we kind of waited there for a little bit longer. People went to the bathroom and things. Then we realized that entire time that everyone was resting, all the lights on the bus were on. So the battery died. So we had to jump the bus.
Oh,
And then it was about 5 a.m., right? Because then call to prayer came and some people needed to pray. We let them pray. I went to the bathroom, Hindalo went to the bathroom, which took a little bit longer. And then we were like, we're super far behind Dustyn and Mac, so we should all just take the bus up to you and then see how you're doing, give you water, etc.,
Right.
etc. And now we're here. That's kind of most of it. Now it's what, 6:20ish, almost 6:30.
well, that explains it, because there was
Yeah.
about a 2.5 hour period where we didn't see the bus, and it was quite some time. And I turned on my music and just pushed for 2 hours until the sun came up. So, well, that's quite a story. Hopefully you got some of that on camera. And yeah, that's it's never a day that goes by with a little bit of craziness happening in this part of the world.
You video everything.
I did. I went closer to them and they ran away.
Uma, uma.
Good morning. Yeah, how are you guys?
Oh, we're at the checkpoint. They're killing us, making us go up the stairs. Here, watch me go up like an old man. Oy, yeah. Oy.
Unawaka?
Got it? There you go.
All right, we got to that police checkpoint. They checked our passports. The lady up there, not very friendly. Didn't even really say hello to us. I said, hello, how are you? Nothing, kind of just looked at me up and down and checked my passport and kind of just barely handed it back to me. So that was interesting. But everyone else in Liberia, especially police checkpoints, have been very, very nice and very friendly. So that's the only one that we've had an issue with. But Sweetman reminded me that when we went past this checkpoint driving into Monrovia, this was also the checkpoint where they required all of our documents as well. So I guess this happened both ways, but we're like a mile from the village. I'm definitely struggling, a lot of pain, a lot of blisters. I'm kind of nervous to take off my feet. I know I got blisters on my ankles now, on the sides of my feet. Yeah, just in a lot of pain, but what are you gonna do? Just keep on pushing. And I've been told it's only 7 more miles to the border. So we rest for a little bit and then I hobble my peg legs all the way to the border and beg to get across. And I'll explain later why I think we're gonna have to beg to get back into Sierra Leone, because it might be a fiasco. So stay tuned. So we are currently in the town of Tiene, I think is how you say it. It's the biggest town next to the border crossing. It's pretty big. Everyone, I think, is probably confused on why we're here. Good morning. Can you tell me about Pumi is in a lot of pain, bo. Now we go down Main Street. Gentlemen, how are you?
I'm gonna
So,
put your feet on hot water.
hot water? Yeah, soak them.
Yeah.
Last time we soaked my feet was the first ever walk, night 1 of the first walk, and they boiled my feet. Hurt very bad. So hopefully it's not too hot. Remember that first time? First walk?
Yeah, I remember.
In Daru?
That's my
No, first walk. First ever walk. 315 miles.
Yeah.
We got to all the blisters, and we got to the village and they boiled Pumui's feet. It's a very bad day. So hopefully they don't do that again. Whatever my feet are gonna look like is gonna be pretty horrendous, but once we get to the house or wherever we're resting, I'll show you my feet. Viewer discretion is advised.
Careful. Yeah. Oh, you wrap the whole thing. That's actually
okay, so the ankle is, yeah, look at that. The ankle's all blistered up. Love that. This part isn't too bad. think I'm just gonna leave that.
Are you
Okay.
gonna stay laying like that?
I am not sure what my next 30 seconds are.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey.
Oh, then I will help for now and stay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
I got it. Yeah.
So this ankle, really bad, and this foot, surprisingly, not as bad. That toe has a big blister. Not as bad as it felt, honestly, but boy, oh boy, does it hurt. All right, now we are gonna put our feet on my feet up.
Put my feet up on the bowl. Like Mac. I'm gonna put my feet up here.
Shout out to the team, always taking good care of me. Yeah. My feet are not as bad as I thought. I think it's now just that the fact that my ankles on the back are starting to get really irritated. That's not good. But the other issue is I put what is called moleskin on my feet, which is an adhesive. If you don't know what adhesive is, it's essentially like I'm putting sticky tape on my foot. And I didn't really think it through this morning because I wrapped them up pretty tight, and the sticky adhesive is going to stick to the blister and potentially pull it off. So that's not great. And we're going to find out what that's like in probably the next couple hours. So stay tuned.
I think it's better than.
So Sweetman is having his first experience getting his feet boiled here in West Africa. I had this done during the first walk ever in either Pendembu or Daru, but either way, they stuck my feet in a pot of boiling water. It's not good. Sweetman, what do you think?
Chief Hindalo knows what he's doing, so
We have Dr. Chief Hindalo.
Dr. Chief Hindalo.
Traditional doctor.
Abdul, what you think?
For all I care, he absolutely is a doctor. It's really not that bad. Oh yeah, you want to see it? I think it's
unbelievable.
definitely the biggest. Ooh. I think there's like 2 or 3 there, isn't there? Yeah.
Smaller one here. It's a very
Thibaut.
it's a nice feeling. You need to wear everything tight.
Oh yeah, it's like it almost gets to a point where it's too much, but it's like
Yeah, but then it starts to feel kind of good.
Yeah.
It is very confusing feeling.
yeah.
All right, so here we are doing, you know, dealing with some blisters, and we have hot water here, and you know, you soak your feet in there. What happens is that the blisters begins to numb, and you get this sensation of feeling of both, you know, pain and sweet, which is weird. Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
All right, so Mark is gonna try.
I just want to get my toe at least.
Yep. Exactly. So.
Okay.
Yeah. From.
Oh god, I'm scared.
Yep. So just keep it in there if you are able to. Yep.
That's pretty damn hot.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty hot. I'm literally just dipping like barely even up to my nail in the water.
Yeah, I tried to submerge almost half the foot and it was. Good evening from Tiene, I think that's how you say it, Liberia. We're 7 miles from the Sierra Leone border. once we got into town, I even forget the last check-in I did. I probably was in a much rougher state than I am now. I was in so much pain this morning, but we rested into the afternoon. We made the decision as the team, let's just stop here, hang out. We had a good spot at the Courtberry. The community here was very open and welcoming of us, which just goes to show the hospitality that exists here in Liberia. Tonight, we had a group conversation that I don't even know if I really could have got a lot of it on film. One, because of the language barrier, but two, it was one of those like moments and experiences that we kind of just shared as a team, where we went around and every single person from the team shared something that they learned, something that was impactful, something about the experience. And I'm gonna try to keep it short, but kind of recap everything that was, you know, talked about among people. We talked about the issues that, you know, why we do this walk, issues of rape and sexual gender-based violence, issues of mental health, and why those are such issues, not only here in Sierra Leone, not only here in Liberia, but across the world, and how we can begin having these conversations. Also, there was so many of the kids in our program, both from, you know, kind of Hindelo's family and the Rotary Club of Bo, which is our partner organization, that said, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this in my life. This is the first time I've left my home country ever in my home life. And so I've struggled a lot in the 3 to 4 years that this organization has been a project of mine, Walk for a Child. The question of like, are we actually having an impact? Is this having an impact? And I've struggled with that in the past, but now having a group of about 25 people joining us on this walk and hearing that tonight, that, hey, this walk has given me an experience that's never happened in my life before. Hey, this walk has inspired me. After we're done with the walk, I'm going back to my home village and I want to do a walk there. Hey, I'm going to start a project at my school about putting an end to drugs or having these kinds of conversations. That right there, to me, man, we having an impact. We having an absolute impact. And these are young people here in Sierra Leone, here in Liberia. They're the future of this country. They are the future of the next generation. So I could go on and on. I am fired up. My feet still hurt, but my spirits are so high. I'm so grateful, and it gives me a lot of hope and just kind of affirmation that all the work that I've done, all the moments back in the US, working 60, 70, 80 hours a week to make money, to come over here, to buy my plane ticket, to get my money, to support the team and do things like that. I don't know. To me, the return on investment is the fact that there are young people in a different part of the world, completely different from that of my own that I was raised in or I understand, that are inspired by the work that we do and inspired by each other. That alone, to me, holds so much wealth and long-term impact. Yeah, I'm geeked. I'm so excited. I'm super happy. I feel like the spirit of the team is very high. Tomorrow, we cross back into Sierra Leone. We got 7 miles to the border, and then we're gonna push another 7 to 15 in the afternoon. My feet hurt, and the blisters, frankly, are only gonna get worse, but we got about 4 days left of the walk. It's such a temporary pain, and the benefit of it all is I get to build these relationships with all these kids, all these young adults, all these young leaders. Yeah, so grateful for my team, so grateful for Hindelo, grateful for everybody, grateful for Matthew for coming on this and, you know, kind of taking a chance on something that I've been working on for a very long time. So, yeah, with that being said, I know today's video wasn't the most exciting or enjoyable. I think a lot of it was just me in pain, but yeah. Thanks for joining me on this journey, not only in this video, not only in the videos in this whole series, but just in general. I've been building this stuff for 5, 6, 7 years now. I'm 26. I mean, I've really kind of been doing this stuff since I was 19, 20. And yeah, I'm starting to see kind of things are working and things are having an impact, and there's always going to be moments of doubt and moments where, of course, I'm going to question myself and question whether or not this is going to actually lead to anything. But tonight was one of those nights where it's like, nah, Dustyn, you got to keep going with this, because there is 100% something here. And the impact that we're having, I think, is going to create big waves in the communities of each of these people. So that being said, I will see you tomorrow, crossing the border back into Sierra Leone. It's going to be quite a journey getting back into the home country in which we started, and also my 4th ever border that I've crossed on foot, which is quite a feat in its own, kind of unique. So yeah, very grateful. I'm gonna cut it there because I could keep rambling and just talking, but yeah, I'm very happy to be here. I love the team. I love this community that we're building and the experiences that creates for all of us. So good night.